I just got done watching Channing Tatum lip sync to Who Runs the World. Is that what it's called? By Beyonce. You guys, my life is complete. Hey beauties, it's Court. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching because I am so excited about this video. Like I almost want to yell at you. This is going to be my 2015 Prestige favorites. It's the same thing as my drugstore one, which if you haven't seen it, it will be linked in the description box, except with more expensive shit. Drugstore makeup is wonderful. I have so many drugstore products that I love, as seen in that video, but something about the more expensive stuff, it's just, hi, my name is Courtney from Courtney's Makeup Corner, and I am addicted to high-end makeup, and my bank account hates me for it. But there ain't no shame in my game. I like what I like, so there is a pretty big spread on the table right here in front of me. A lot of things I have multiples for, so we're just going to go ahead and get started. So for primers, this was a pretty easy one. The one that I have been using the most throughout this year and one that I still love to death is the Hourglass Primer Serum number 128. This is only if you have really dry skin. You do not want to go, and like oily skin girls, run. Like just go ahead and skip forward if you have to. This has nothing, this does not concern you. But if you have dry skin, this will be your best friend. I always get like cakiness around my nose, but when I use this, I don't. Like no foundation gets into like the like, you know what I'm talking about, them little crusty areas around your nose right there. Don't front, you get them too. And this completely takes care of that. And this is tiny, and it's like a little bit less than halfway gone. I have literally been using this for probably over 6 months. I have had this for so long. Trust me when I say you don't even need a full pump. If you use a full pump, you'll be like rubbing it down your neck and onto your chest just because you don't want to wipe your hands off and waste it because it is so goddamn expensive. But you need the teeniest little teeny tiny bit. Incredible stuff. Once again, it's all good. I'm gonna say it. It's gonna come out of my mouth whether I want it to or not. I need to get my bangs cut again. My forehead looks crazy without bangs. Next up, we have foundation. This may not be a surprise to you guys who have been following me for a while now. I haven't really been talking about it much, but I do use it a lot in my daily life. Can you guess what it is? Urban Decay Naked Skin. This was in my top 5 favorite foundations video. If you want to see that, I will link it in the description so you can see more information about it. But a quick rundown is it is medium coverage, never gets cakey, just looks like naked skin, exactly what it says. It blends beautifully and flawlessly. I always apply all of my foundations with a beauty blender or a Real Technique sponge, and I just feel like it helps everything just sink into your skin. It does tend to shear things out a little bit more, and I really like that. And this is just a really good foundation. By the way, I'm in the lightest shade 1.0 in case you were wondering. But if you want to hear like a more in-depth review about this, like I said, down in the description box. Also, I forgot about this. Shout out to Becca's Backlight Primer. This shit. You might see this in my 2016 favorites because I'm not sure if there's going to be a better primer that comes out than this year. I don't think it's going to happen. Just watch. Just watch this. Look at it. Look at that. Oh, I love putting this on my face when I don't have any makeup on and I just walk around the house looking all glowy. Oh my God. We'll do the whole back of the hand. It's so beautiful. You need this. Great. Now I'm just going to sit here and stare at it on the back of my hand for 5 minutes. Concealers, same issue as I have with the drugstore concealers. There are so many that I love. Most of them are from the drugstore though, but one high-end one that is almost empty because I've been using it a ton is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. Foundation, bitch, this is a concealer. One thing that I really love about this is it clicks when it closes. Oh my God, it's so gratifying. The doe foot applicator on this is flat on both sides, so it makes for perfect application on your face. Like perfect amount for under the eyes, and there's on each side, and there's still enough left to go like up your nose, forehead, chin, and like a little dot on either side of your nose. You don't have to dip it back in. Amazing coverage, blends beautifully. I use light warm. Oh, I like it smells nail polish. I just painted my nails. This smells kind of strange and it might turn some people off, but I like it. I don't know what the smell is. I can't describe it. It's just like one of those weird makeup smells. But next time you go to Sephora or whatever, smell this and you'll see what I mean. Also, one thing that I don't like about this is it dries a lot quicker than a lot of my other concealers do. And I need a little bit of working time. So I usually have to do one eye at a time when I use this. But I mean, it's worth it. Let's get on and set that concealer because you know my eyes. I got some really severe, I don't even call them creases. They're fucking wrinkles. I have wrinkles so bad under my eyes. You can see them. You see them? Don't lie. You see them. On a day-to-day basis, I like to use this. I don't like to use it as much when I'm filming. I don't know if you can see right now, but I feel like my under eyes are just too bright when I use it on film. But this is the Secret Brightening Powder from Mercier. And like I said, on the daily, I like to use this in natural light. It's so soft and smooth. And you really only need the teeniest little bit on your brush to set this whole under eye. It sets my concealer beautifully, and this is definitely my favorite high-end under eye setting powder. Next up, we have the eyebrows, my Ride or Die. I used the pomade for a little while, but I've been into the powder for way longer, the Anastasia Brow Duo. I don't use the Salon Perfect one anymore. That was more towards the beginning of the year. I've been using this for as long as I can remember. It's got a huge dent in the pan by now. I use the Who's Shane? I use the shade Auburn because I do always usually have red undertones in my hair. So I like to stick with that. And I don't think any other one compares. I mean, that Salon Perfect one is so good that I mentioned in my drugstore. So if you don't want to spend, what is this, like 20-something bucks on an eyebrow product, which I don't blame you. That's hella expensive. The Salon Perfect one is half the price and works almost just as well. But I am just... No, I'm just kidding. I just nicked it with my nail. It's not a big deal. I am just Ride or Die for the Anastasia. This shade is what gets me. It is the perfect tone for my eyebrows. Not too warm, but definitely warm enough to complement any type of red tones that I might have in my hair. If I'm just trying to hurry up and get out the door real quick, Gimmie Brow has been a definite favorite for the last couple of months. Maybe not couple of months. It hasn't been long since I've got this, but I love it. It's got the cutest little teeny little applicator on it. Like, it's the most adorable little brush I've ever seen. It has fibers in it that kind of helps fill in your brows. This is going to be if you have a little bit more of a fuller natural brow. When I do want just something really quick, this is perfect. It only comes in 2 shades, which kind of sucks, but I do like the lighter one. And then a quick shout out to the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. This is my second tube of this year. Nothing compares. I've tried so many drugstore. I've tried other high-end. I just don't like anything else. Nothing keeps my crazy curly ass. I have super curly eyebrows. Nothing keeps them in place like this does. This. Now on to bronzers. I don't have one. I am die hard for the one that I mentioned in my drugstore video. If you want to see it, you know where to go. Contouring though, that's a whole nother light, baby. I have been dying to talk to you about this. This is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'm like mad at myself that it took me so long to get this. Dear God, this is the perfect contour palette. It's perfection. I have a highlighting and contouring video coming up, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, but it's perfect. In every way that a contouring palette can be good, this is that on crack. It does something to my soul. Just want to like put it right here and keep it with me forever. Now moving on to blushes. I have 2 that I want to give shout outs to. One again is from the beginning of the year and one is more new. One is a little bit more new. There we go. Hourglass has been, I love these. I use them all the time, just not as much as I did before, if that makes sense, but they will always be a part of my collection. Love the formula. Love the shades. The only shade that I'm not crazy about is, of course, one of the ones that I grabbed. This is Incandescent Electra. It's a beautiful peach blush, but I just don't get down with the peach. I love that these have kind of like a highlighter shade in them as well, but it's not one that accentuates the pores. Sometimes if you use too shimmery of a blush, it can accentuate your pores really badly, but for some reason, somehow, these just don't do that. This one is in Ethereal Glow. This one I've had for quite a while. I think Dim Infusion or Dim No, Mood Exposure. It's like the more purple toned one. That one is my favorite of favorites. I have 5 of these now, and Mood Exposure is definitely my favorite, but just the formula on these in general is incredible. Next up, we have a more recent favorite, but a favorite nonetheless. These are the oh so fucking adorable Toofaced Love Flush Blushes. Now, these are my 2 favorite. They're also my 2 most recent purchases, but I didn't purchase them. Amber from Amber's Beauty Spot, one of my best friends in the entire world. The entire world. Did you get that? Because I meant it. Every word. She sent these to me for Christmas. This is Baby Love and this is Your Love is King. They're 2 complete opposite ends of the spectrum. God damn, I hate opening these things. So yeah, as you can see, there are 2 complete opposites. This one is a nude. It's a nude. I love this for any look. I will wear it with any eye look. It literally matches everything and anything else you put on your face. If you can't, sometimes when you do a little bit more of a crazy eye look or something, or you use a color out of your comfort zone, you kind of don't know what to match with it. I know I have that issue sometimes. With Baby Love, I always know that this will flatter any shade of lipstick or eyeshadow that I'm wearing. I know I can count on this one to look good with it. Your Love is King. You have to be a little bit more particular though. This probably would have looked good with what I'm wearing right now since I'm wearing more of a purple toned eye. But I did use Baby Love because again, I knew it would look good. This one though, oh my god. It is so pretty. Look at that. It's like a, how do I even describe this? It almost reminds me of kind of like a peach purple kind of shade. I don't know. It's very one of a kind. And look at the bunnies. I mean, oh my god, could you die? Blend flawlessly, stays on the skin until you take it off. These are 8-hour blushes. That's a lie. You could wear these all day. I have had these last at least 12 hours, and that was the longest I have worn my makeup, you know, with these on. Still looked beautiful when I took my makeup off. I'm going to take the Hourglass ones out because I need to make room for what's up next. Highlighter. You guys know I love me a glow. I like a mean ass highlight. And the number 1 has not even come close to comparing to anything else, even though I do love a lot of other highlighters. But this one was a no contest, top of the tier, all-time fucking favorite. It is that good. My hands are itchy. Do you guys' hands ever get itchy? I'm gonna take a hit of my vape. Hang on, I need some tea. Oh, did you guys want to know what my favorite highlighter was? I'm such a tease. It's the Laura Mercier, hold on, Matte Radiance Baked Powder Highlight in the shade 01. Bitch. If you do not have this highlight, people say this all the time and I'm like, shut up. I don't need to do that. You need to do this. You need to pause this video and go get this. Should I open it? I should probably open it and show it to you. It's not going to be done any justice. I am wearing it right now. So you can see it on my cheekbones and down the center of my face. You know, all the normal places where you would highlight. Oh, dear God. It does not really look that impressive in the pan. I'm looking at it right now in the mirror. And it's not having any justice done to it at all. It is still, even on my finger, this just blends. I can't even, because if I start talking about this highlighter, this whole video is going to be about this highlighter. By no means is it matte, in case you were wondering. The name is deceiving. If I didn't have this in my collection, I probably just wouldn't wear makeup anymore. It would be that depressing. So good. That is a more recent purchase in the last few months. My ride or die before that, these are all ride or die. They're either riding or I'm dying. Maryloumanizer. You guys got to give it up. The classics are the classics and the cult favorites for a reason. This is, you can see the dip you can see the dip. Like I'm about to hit pan on this. This is going to be like the first product that I hit pan on ever. I've never hit pan on anything. This will be the official pan hitter right here. You ready? Look at that. I don't even need to look in my viewfinder. I already know that it just looks amazing. Ready? Dude, does that not like bring tears to your eyes? Like, if you're not crying right now, you should just hit the bricks. No, I'm just kidding. You can stick around. But if you do hit the bricks, make sure it is only to go and buy this highlight. I debated on putting this in here only because I got mine for 12 bucks off eBay. It is 24, I think, in the store, but you need this. Next up, we have mascaras. I am a mascara junkie, but again, this was no contest for me. The mascara that I wear almost every single time I wear makeup is Benefit's Roller Lash. Dear God, this is the best mascara that was ever made. If you are looking for volume, you're not going to get it from this. This will give you length and separation, which I long for in a mascara. You do not understand. Okay, babies, I love you, but mommy's got to film, okay? No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You'll be right here. You just don't understand how hard it is for me to find a mascara that doesn't clump my lashes together because they are so long and there's so many of them, right? But I can't find one. And then I discovered this baby right here. Oh. It's so yummy. You guys, this just... I've gone through 3 of the smaller testy tube ones and 2 of these. So 5 tubes of this in... It's definitely been less than a year. Any mascara that I wear, I always put this underneath of it. Now on top, if I want to add volume, I love Urban Decay Perversion. It's another one of my voluminous favorites. But Better Than Sex has been all year long. Perversion has been more recently, but this is bae right here. Stop saying bae. Nobody likes it. I think mine's kind of getting dried out, so my lashes are, they're pissing me off today. I couldn't get them to look good at all. There's just something about this wand. It just creates the perfect amount of volume in this, like... I don't know. The formula, like everything about this is just good. It's just good. And the packaging is adorable. And it's called Better Than Sex. I mean, anything with the name sex in the label, I gotta respect it because that's so badass. I love it. So as I was going through my collection, I did not think I found any single eyeshadows because I don't really use them too much. I'm a palette kind of girl. And then I was like... Are you kidding me? Did you not remember that you bought the most amazing single eyeshadows ever known to man this year? I mean, Courtney, what were you thinking? How could you forget about these? These beautiful babies right here are the Kat Von D Metal Crush eyeshadows. I have 5: Thunderstruck, Synergy, Raw Power, Static Age, and Dose, I think. D-O-C-E. These are all the more neutral ones. She has some amazing colorful shades. I will own all of these one day, mark my words, and let me show you why. So we're going to go with Raw Power, Static Age, and Thunderstruck. You ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? I'm not going to edit this part out so you guys know I didn't swipe them again. You see them on the back of my hand right there? We'll just get rid of that stuff. Ready? You guys, you're not ready. I'm fucking dead. Do you see the pigmentation on these eyeshadows? Look at that silver. Oh my God. Thunderstruck is what I have in my inner corners right now. Am I recording? Oh my God. The pigmentation... They're the smoothest eyeshadows I've ever touched. They feel like you're touching silk. Look at that. That's the Static Age one. Look at the reflection. Hands down, favorite single eyeshadows of 2015. I went into my eyeshadow collection, my palette collection, and it was really Really hard for me. I couldn't narrow it down to just one, so I have 3. We'll talk about the most recent one first. This is the Tartelette in Bloom palette. I know this just came out not too long ago. I have used it every single day since I bought it. Every single day. This white one over here is perfect for setting my eyeshadow base. I put down eyeshadow base and this, like clockwork, every single day. Perfect shade. This, what is this? Smarty Pants and Sweetheart. Perfect transition shades. This one over here up in the top corner. I mean, look at this. Oh my goodness. Beautiful all over the lid. Gorgeous palette. The original Tartelette, it's crap. Don't even waste your money. They're dry. They're not pigmented. They don't blend well at all. This one, the complete opposite. So fucking good. I was weary to buy this because I didn't like the first one, but I was like, whatever. If I don't like it, I can always take it back. Bought it. I will never be without this thing again. Next one up is my favorite from the summertime, and that is Too Faced Sugar Pop. I'm not sure if this was limited edition because you can still get it, and it's been out since, like, you know, the beginning of summertime when I bought it. The shades in here are beautiful. This is such a great palette to have in your arsenal. It has some really beautiful neutrals. This malted milk ball, this blackberry shade right here, so pretty in the crease. These ones here, sweet and spice, candy coated, great transition shade. Like this blue one right here. Oh my god, everything about this palette is great. This is one of the best smaller tin style palettes that Too Faced has come out with. The quality, the colors, I just think this is a really good palette. And finally, if I did, gun to my head, have to narrow it down to just one, it would be Dolly's Wild Side by Buxom. These are so underrated, you guys. I do not hear enough people talk about Buxom shadows, and it hurts my heart. This was, still is. I don't like to say was. I haven't been using it as much recently, but before, every single day. The look that I have on my eyes today, like before, even back before I got Snapchat, I wore this every day. This is a purple toned palette. So if you have green eyes, this is going to do beautiful things for you. This is what I have on my eyes right now. It looks really good with this lip color too, which is Trap by ColourPop with a little bit of that silver one from Ofra in the center to highlight with. And I really love the combination. Like I said, so underrated. These are really cool too because you can build your own custom palettes with these. You can pick 6 pans of eyeshadow and you get a palette. It doesn't look like this one. It's just a plain black one, which I actually did yesterday at Sephora. I will be hauling that eventually in a video. But this kind of slides out of the inside like this. You can see it just kind of slide. It does click in, but it slides right out. And then all of the pans, they have a little ridge in the top where you can pop them all out and you can customize and move them around, and I really appreciate that. I'm going to show you guys close-up swatches of these because the pigmentation, the blendability, these are eyeshadows that blend themselves. I have not found eyeshadows that blend like these do. This eye look took me less than 10 minutes, which is like a world record for me, but that's why I use this palette on the daily because it is so easy to use. It's effortless. They have an enormous shade range. Depending on the size of your Sephora is also going to depend on the shade range, but I know you can get them online. That's kind of tricky though because some of them don't really look the same. Go into a Sephora, swatch these. You will understand. You just have to touch them. You have to feel how smooth they are. You've seen in the swatches how pigmented they are. Absolutely stunning. Buxom eyeshadows, guys. Do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor. And buy the palette. Don't buy them individually because it's way more expensive. I knew I was going to forget to mention this too, but my girl Jen just reminded me that these are infused with primer, which I did know, but like I said, I haven't used these in a little while. So you don't really need, I always use a primer, but if you have drier eyelids, you don't need to use a primer with these. And they still, I have used them without a primer, but I prefer to always use one. They still blended just as well. So good. So I have a couple setting sprays. The first one is my second favorite, but still favorite enough to be in this video. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter by Skindinavia. This is incredible. This will literally make you stop saying literally, stop it. This will make your makeup last through a fucking hurricane. If you need to wear your makeup for like 2 days for some reason, this will make it last and still look good. Well, maybe not 48 hours, but it's going to make it look good for a very, very long time. It just sticks it right on your face and it's perfection. Nicole bought me this one for Christmas, but you guys will see more about that in an upcoming video in a few weeks. Holy fucking grail. I can't go a day without the scent, without the feeling of the mist on my face, without pushing the big button on top. You guys should already know Fix Plus. Can't live without it. It just melds everything right. Melds. Did I just make a new word up? Melts, I think is what I meant to say. Unless melds is a word, because for some reason I feel like it is. It just melts everything into your face so beautifully. It makes it all just blend together and just look set and finished. And the smell, oh, I gotta use it. That's like the best feeling in the world when you fan your face when it has a setting spray on it. Oh, it feels so good. The mist that comes out of this pumper right here, the big old button makes it so easy to push. The packaging is I love the packaging on these, and I love that you can return 6 of these and get a lipstick because I've been through 3 of these this year. It smells, people love or hate the smell of this. I love it. Like I said, even if I'm not wearing makeup, I have to start my day with some Fix Plus on my face. I have to spray it on there. I love you, boo. Now, we're going to do a flop. The one major regret, disappointment, just terrible, horrible, hated it. You might love it, but I can't stand it. The Born This Way. The only thing I like about this is it looks good in pictures. Other than that, it's a awful foundation. I hated it. And I know a lot of you guys agree with me on this and a lot of you guys don't agree with me. That's fine. We're all different. Like I always say, that is what's beautiful about the world is that we are all so different. This was the biggest waste. This is like $50 fucking, I think. And I tried for so long to get it to work. I was over the limit to return it. So this was like the biggest makeup mistake I have made this year. And it's a shame. I really wanted to love it. So many people rave about it and say such good things about it, but it just, go check that foundation video. Again, if you want to see more about why I don't like this, then go watch that video. So you guys, that's going to wrap it up for my favorites. I know there was no lip products and no brushes in this video. Like I had mentioned in my drugstore video, there will be a separate one for each of those. I guess this is turning into kind of like a little bit of a series, but there's only going to be 4. There will be the lips and then there will be the brushes, and that will be it. We will be done with favorites from last year. I love you guys so damn much. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.